Woo-wee! Hey, it's Saturday night, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Glad you're all here. And hey, we're going to have a fun night tonight. Got some interesting stuff. Got some fresh Libertads in, a 2-ouncer, some other stuff. Lots of vintage, cool new stuff. A 5-ounce Engelhard retro bar. We got all kinds of cool stuff tonight. But first, let me introduce the one and only Mrs. T.
Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone.
Hey, everybody. Let's see. It looks like we're gathering up, first and foremost, the number one moderator, Tuli is in the house. Tuli. We have Leon, DGF, ECS, Emerald Code Stacker, Henry Hicks. We've got a nice crew showing up. Timbo is here, Shatterack, Knox, Chris Rivera, all kinds of nice people showing up to hang out. Jeff, the Christmas caroling tiger. Okay. Thomas, and don't forget that. Let's see, who else? Chris Rivera, Stacker Man's Rabbit Hole. All right. Matt Tyndall, Indiana in person. Ooh, we've got some Indiana stuff tonight too. Rick K, Indiana in person. Don't let me forget to put out the Indiana stuff. Nelson is here. Sorcerer Stan, Rick K, TJF, and there's Mrs. T again. Over 20 people showing up, and man, oh man, what an auction we're gonna have for you guys tonight. Look at my little rest here. Is a big old bar of copper. Doesn't that look cool? It was made by an artist here in Northwest Indiana. I'll be showing that off and throwing it out there for you to offer to you a little bit later. And let's go over the ground rules, the instructions, how we do this here on the old YouTube channel. Take a look here. First of all, if you're new here, hey, Fish Finder MD, Kevin is here. Kevin, I was just saying, I've got some Indiana stuff here, man. A Salvern, all kinds of folks are showing up. Silent Stacker, and over 20 people. First of all, guys, if you're new, and I noticed some new names there, welcome everybody. You don't need to be a member in order to participate. Just jump on in, start bidding, and we're glad you're here. Also, shipping is $5. Let me see if I get that. There we go. Shipping is $5, but if you happen to be a channel member, it's free if you are a channel member at level 2, 3, or 4. So consequently, quite a few people have become channel members and have been very generous in supporting the efforts of me and Mrs. T. Just for example, just today, we traveled down to Indianapolis for a special video with my buddy Matt over at The Lost Dutchman. And man, I can't wait to release that one. Hope you enjoyed today's video. It got some really good traction and people seem to be enjoying it. I'll have some trivia questions regarding that one as well. But anyway, we sure do appreciate when you guys become members. If you're not a member, shipping is $5. Please keep track of what you purchase. Now would be a good time to get yourself a little note card, pencil or a pen, and keep track of what you purchase and then pay at the end. That way we can get right to shipping tomorrow morning. And matter of fact, last Sunday, I think we did, or 2 Sundays ago, we did some before church and I got it all ready. But anyway, Sunday is kind of our shipping day. Also, and that's assuming everybody pays up and we're good to go. We don't have to go back and forth all week with emails and stuff. Let the moderators moderate. And there's over 30 of you here. And some people sometimes try to be helpful. But Julie knows what she's doing. And unless she's involved in an auction, let her do her thing. Also, number 7 is really important. Be courteous. No bad language. This is a family-oriented channel. Sometimes we get a little PG-13 around here, especially if Sherry shows up. And that's okay, but we don't intentionally try to curse or, use any kind of negative comments or anything like that. Always, if you get outbid or sniped, just be courteous to your fellow bidder. Bid increments are on the left-hand side here. Anything under $100 will be a $1 bid increment. And then you see there on the side, it says, once we hit $100, greater than $100, it bumps up to $5 is the minimum bid. It could be a $7 bid. It could be a $9 bid, but a minimum of $5. And I guarantee we'll have some stuff go over $100 tonight. There's some cool stuff. And also, especially if you are a Cash App or Venmo person, I definitely need your address for shipping. And if you win a GAW, I'll just toss that on your plate. Whenever you win and outbid your fellow bidders and win something, I'll add the GAW stuff to that plate as well. And finally, thank you for your support. We truly do appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with us tonight for a little bit of entertainment and also an opportunity to pick up some cool and unique things. I think that's one of the things that kind of has caused so many of you to show up is that, I'm not pulling out buffalo straw for you. I'm pulling out cool and unique things from all these coin shops that I scour.
From your travels.
Oh, big time travels on a weekly basis, near and far. Today we traveled about 135 miles down to Indianapolis. And so anyway, let's get after it, man. We've got first items on the agenda is a giveaway, and we've got a couple quarters here. Let's drop these on the copper, see what it sounds like. Ooh, like that silver sound. There we go. A couple of quarters. We're going to institute the RH rule by giving 2 quarters for each giveaway.
I haven't seen him.
Yeah. Oh boy, you guys have a good chance if he's not here. A much better chance than when he is here. But sometimes he just pops up and answers the questions and gets off to a good start. All right, this is a good one. This was based on today's video. What was that little silver barbell thing used for? Andy showed me this thing. He did a little challenge to you, the viewer, and said, hey, what do you think this little device is made out of silver? Looks like a little barbell with like 2 little balls on the end of the feet. Oh boy. Take a look here. Yeah. We got 2 of the finest showing up.
Yeah.
And the answer is, and we get some people said napkin weight and lots of other creative answers. It is a knife rest. So, you don't want to put your knife full of butter right on your, tablecloth. You had that little rest to keep it at an angle. And a knife rest is the correct answer. So let's go up here. I thought I saw RH pop up, but Knox Stacks.
Yeah.
Woo! Quick trigger finger there for Knox Stacks. Congratulations to Knox. And then right after, the human computer, RH. Very good.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Yep, there we go.
There we go. Okay, thank you, Mrs. T.
Somebody said it was for the lady's hair. Red.
All right. And let's see. TGF is guessing dates. There's some challenging questions in the middle and the end here. Some might be softball. Some might be a little more challenging. And let's go on with tradition number 2. Next tradition is just to kind of get the ball rolling. I start off with a buck and go. This is a pretty one, guys. A real pretty Morgan dollar, 1886. Buck and go. Start your bids. It'll obviously not go for a buck, but let's see where she lands on both sides. Here's that reverse. There's no mint mark, so obviously that means it was minted in Philadelphia. Oh, there's a better focus. See now? And you've got some feathers there. The breast, you could even see some little remnants of feathers there. And that is the area that gets rubbed down a little bit more than the other part. And then here's the obverse. Not too bad. Nice, even, natural toning from, 1886. 1886. I've been playing with the lighting this evening. Hopefully it's not too bad for you. Let me focus in, and then I'll take a look and see if anybody's bidding on this nice old Morgan dollar.
Yeah.
And let's see. Let me scroll down. Thanks for your patience. And scroll down. All right, we're looking at Sorcerer Stan at $30 according to, David's doubloons is at 35. He's putting the hammer down a little bit. 36 would need to be the next bid for that nice Morgan dollar. And David is one of those folks who appreciates the American Stacker Man's rabbit hole is at 40. David definitely appreciates the American coinage. Stacker Man is at 40. And the way this works, if you're new here, is I'll do this. I'll say going, David outbids him. David outbids him. And I'll say, David going one time on a pretty old Morgan dollar, 1886. Going two times to David's doubloons at $41. And then I say going once, going twice. I pause for a moment and say, sold. And let's see, was there a snipe? Stacker Man, not Snacker Man. That's going to be me later.
Yeah.
Snacker Man. David, I think David got it at $41. So congratulations, David. So we're going to go with quite the variety today. We're going to go from the very old to the very new. Let's see if this balances. And I'll zoom out a little bit. And that neck is thick, according to ECS. And yeah, that reminds me, anybody know whatever happened to Fish? I used to watch his channel all the time. And then I kind of lost track. I think he might have stopped making videos, but I don't know. Sometimes he was prone to change names. He always would refer to the Morgan dollar as the thick neck lady. All right, so from the old to the new, here you go. If you got kids, grandkids, there's your stocking stuffers. Or, for the mother-in-law or somebody else who's a fan of Coca-Cola products and memorabilia. And my mother-in-law happens to be one of those. Mrs. T, you want me to save one of these for her? Or maybe not. Maybe we'll get her a candle or something like that. All right. Anyway, well, they're already up there. Sorry, Mrs. T.
Then you asked me
After. Sorry.
Supposed to say no.
All right. Let's start those at $30.
Thanks,
Nice memorabilia. Coca-Cola. Those would look good in a stocking. You pull it out, and you got the Coke Bright Red. $30 is the start on the Coca-Cola 1 ounce silver bar. So speaking of silver, Mrs. C, silver has been just shooting up lately, day after day after day. And anybody know where it ended today? Or excuse me, yesterday? Last I saw was well over $25. I think it probably stayed there.
I don't know. You can tell me
so to start this at like $5 over spot is a little unheard of. That's less than I paid for it. Thule says $25.52, and you know what? Thule beat RH, the human computer. $25. So man, so
Thule.
$30 on the Coca-Cola silver bars, and who is Jay Swartwood? If you get it at that, Jay, you're doing really, really well. Going one time at $30 on the cool Coke bars. I'm going to say going two times. Yeah, gold 2072. Wow. It does make me kind of have some regrets that I didn't buy more gold along the way. Knox is at 31. Knox is at 31. And so, Jay, you're out. Oh, no, Jay, you're not out. You're up. You just topped Knox. That's actually still below where I paid. Jay is at 32. Jay is at 32. And I'll say Jay going one time. And Jay going two times. Going once. Going twice on those. Oh, David Cody ups in at 33.
Doug.
Excuse me, Doug, not David. It started with a D. David is at 33.
No, Doug.
Man, what's wrong with me? I can't
know.
read tonight. Doug, sorry, Doug. Doug, even Thule is shouting it at me.
Yeah.
Doug, D-O-U-G. Got a little battle going on here on the Coke bars. Going once, going twice to Doug. Dougie Fresh. Here we go. Going once, going twice. No RH. I can't blame it on adult beverages. Maybe a celebration later. Yeah. Going once, going twice, and all right, Doug. Just let us know. Do you want 1 or 2? And at that price, I think I would take 2, but it's up to you. Your prerogative. And yeah, congratulations, Doug. Jay, a little tip of the cap to Doug for a good solid bid there. And yeah, Chris agrees. Nice pickup. Doug, 1 or 2, just let us know.
2.
There you go. That's a smart buy there. Okay. All right, now something else that I saw. I thought, well, this is kind of cool. Yeah, you know, you see stuff you don't see every day. You got the mama gator. You got the baby gator taking a little ride and maybe looking for a dragonfly to snap up or something like that. Riding through the swamps of New Orleans. This is an actual coin, 2019. And let's see, where is this from? Australia. Well, so maybe that's not a gator. If that's Australia, that's got to be a croc. Let's see. It's hard to tell. The way you know a gator from a croc is gator, when they close their mouth, there's only a couple of teeth showing. And a croc, when they close their mouth, all the teeth are showing, or most of the teeth are showing. And in neither of these can you really tell because the little guy's got his mouth open. Mama's underwater. And let's put him up there. And there we go. Do a little focus. And start this one at, I don't know, shall we say $50? $50 on 2 ounces of silver. That basically spot price. Yeah, it is. Actually, it's less than spot price. All right, under spot price deal. $50 on 2 cool ounces of silver. And the mama and the baby croc. There you go. $50. Here's your chance to get silver under spot. Jay starts us off. Sorcerer stands at 60. And let's see where she goes. Let me take a little sip of H2O. Man, I'll tell you what. There's one guy on the planet that I really miss, and that is the crocodile hunter. Mrs. T, we used to watch that guy faithfully with your younger siblings. We would always watch the crocodile hunter to see his latest adventure.
And it was complete silence in the room.
Yeah, we were like jaws dropped, and then ooh, your brothers would be going nuts. The croc hunter, what a loss to the planet.
Oh, I know.
And we're going 2 times. It does look like a dinosaur. Going once, going twice. And Nick M jumps in. Nick M. A sorcerer stand goes way over the top to put the hammer down at 75 on the cool croc coin from
I also
Australia.
like that they always have their little girl too, like with them.
Oh yeah,
they're not afraid of nature and animals.
Yeah, and they have a son too.
Well, yeah,
little boy and little girl, and I liked how they would keep in the B-roll footage, and if he got bit, he got bit, and that was it, you know. Tiger jumps in at 76. Tiger, you know what? Does that jungle have a swamp associated with it? Tiger. By the way, this is an actual coin. If you're just joining us, this is a Australia coin, and we've got some action going on. Sorcerer Stan is at 77. Thule confirms. Stan at 77. Going one time. Tiger, nice to see you. Got some stuff I think you're really going to enjoy, Tiger. Going 2 times. And let's see if it holds up. Going once. Going twice.
Tiger's
Tiger bumped it up. Tiger loves his animals, that's for sure. Tiger is also a fan of the silver pours. I will have some silver pour. Let's see. Swamp people might be something you would enjoy, Mr. and Mrs. T. ECS, not only did I enjoy that show with my mom, because she really loved that show.
That's one.
Back in the day, does anybody remember a store called Gander Mountain? It was kind of like a smaller version of Cabela's or Bass Pro.
Yeah.
The guys from Swamp People, including Troy, went to Gander Mountain in Maryville, Indiana.
I remember they came here.
Yeah, and we went and took a picture with Troy, and my mom just
thought you got a shirt signed.
Yeah, I just thought he was the coolest guy. And yeah, that was good stuff, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
what was his tagline? I can't remember.
Yeah, somebody will remember. Yeah. But I remember you and your mom had to be there.
Oh, yeah. Well, my mom was a fan, and I wasn't going to miss that.
No.
All right, going once, going twice, and hey, Bozo's here. Hey, I got talking about Gander Mountain and Swamp People, and let's see. I would love to go hunt gators like that, and tell you what, that would be a thrill. Where'd it land, guys? Thule, where did it land?
I see Stan 80.
I kind of lost track.
Yeah, Stan.
Stan the man? All right, congratulations, Stan. Good piece. All right, next, let's pan out a little bit here. I'm going to show you what I got here. I got a little stack of 2023 Libertads. And I'll tell you a quick story about these and we'll get going. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got 7 left. The funny thing about the 2023 Libertads is this. The 2022s, when they came out, I saw them in the coin shops. I saw them in the coin shops. I saw them in the coin shops.
I think your mic's cutting out.
Uh-oh. Is my mic cutting out? Guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let's see. Time Seeley says, Tim Seeley, all you have to do is make a comment. Lulu said, oh, Lulu, I got a piece just for you. A little bit later, it's one of those rounds there, Mrs. T.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Lulu, stick around. You are going to love it. Absolutely love it. Anyway, the funny thing about the 2022s, the mintage was kind of low, but I saw them in coin shops all the time. The 2023, I don't see, they came out, boom, like in October, and then I'm not seeing them anymore. So the question is, what will the mintage be for this year? That's a very good question. But either way, I'm going to start these off at $35 and see where they go. $35 on the 2023 Mexican Libertads.
Okay, so the mic says a little choppy. It might be sensitivity is too high, and it might be peaking a bit.
Okay, let me see here. Make sure that's plugged in. Okay.
Okay.
And you guys hear me now? I messed with it a little bit. Can you guys hear me now? Check, 1, 2. We've got some bids rolling in on the Libertad. How about now? Can you hear me now? Let's see. Oh, let's see. This thing.
Good.
Good sound?
Good sound.
Audio is okay?
Yep. 40.
It looks like I'm on the Yeti. Yep.
That sounds like underwater, but overall good. Now you are on the other side of the room.
Okay.
Good
all
now,
right. Good now?
Better now.
All right.
Tunnel. Okay. Well, it's 40 with Doug.
We're looking at Doug at 40.
And that's the high.
And that's the high bid, Yevney. Doug at 40 is the high bid. And I'm going to say Doug at 40 going one time. Yeah, I truly do wonder, and I've got some stashed away for myself. These are for you. These probably be the last 2023s I do, to be honest with you.
Well, we're getting close to 2024.
Well, they don't, the Mexican Mint happens to be run by a guy named Slowpoke Rodriguez. And so the 2024s might not be out till November if they continue the trend. All right, going once, going twice, and and Doug is at 40. I think. Congratulations, Doug. There's 7 there. That's 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 7 there. Doug, just let me know how many you want. 1 through 7. and then we'll throw it out to backup bidders, and I suspect they'll be gone in just a short while.
So no sign of 2024s.
No, honey. The 2023 just came out
Right.
like 6 weeks ago.
Oh.
At the end of 2023, which means at that rate, next year they probably won't have the 2024s. So even if it's the same time, it's the end of the year.
Well, I know. That's what I'm saying. We're approaching New Year's soon.
Yeah, I know. And they're basically about 11 months behind or 10 months behind everybody else. Okay, Doug, just let us know how many you'd like, and then I'll offer it to the backup bidders. And Thule has given me the order. It's Doug, JM, and then Stacker Man. Doug takes all 7. Boom. Gone. Doug, congratulations. That's the way to do it. And Doug, for your sake, I hope it's a low mintage year, and that pays off in spades for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mrs. T, what was the name on this? It was these British bars here. What are they called? Your phone's right on top.
Royal Celebration bars.
Royal Celebration bars. There you go. If anybody wants, I'll break out the plastic for you. And there you go. Royal, from the Royal Mint. This is the cool side right here. You've got the lion, you've got the unicorn, the stag, and the, looks like a dragon there. I'm going to put these right here. And Mrs. T, let's see, what did I pay for those? We'll throw them out there at $30. $30 to start on the Royal Celebration bar. Sorry to drop your pen there.
Yeah, my tea pen.
Your tea pen?
Mm-hmm.
All right, there you go. Collector's item. Don't drop that collector. Oh, wait till you see what we ship you guys tomorrow when we do our shipping.
Yeah.
The swag today is going to be cool. I think, should we, surprise or show?
Last time I got scolded because I wanted to show, and you kept telling me to knock it off.
Whoa, Jay, with high bid there, Jay. Those are beautiful. I'm not sure of the vintage. They came out, and my guy I got them from, I don't think he has any more, to be honest with you. All right, we're going Jay at 40, going 2 times. And for your viewing pleasure, I will pull out the scissors if Jay wants me to cut those up or anything. Going once, going twice, and sold. Nice. And Jay, just let us know. 1 or 2, would you like to keep them intact in the plastic like this? Or would you like me to use the old scissors? Just let me know, Jay. 1 or 2, and Jay says both. Thank you very much. Boom. There we go. All right. So regarding the Libertads, we're going to go from, oh, wow, there's over 60 people here, Mrs. T. That's very cool. Fun Saturday night. Guys, these are called gorditas, and they're more than just a Taco Bell offering. Gordita means like thick and chunky, a little chubby, and these are thicker than your average coin. They're the ones with the edge lettering, which you can't see very well when they're in the flip, but 1982, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. These are nice and shiny. Look at the cartwheel action on those. And I'll put these 2. This is it. This is it for the old school Libertads today, except for the one that I have slabbed on the little carousel. 1, 2, 3, 4 for your consideration. I don't know, start me at $37 and we'll go from there on the gorditas. That's a low price just for the sake of getting a little bidding war started. There you go. 37 on the old school Mexican Libertads in pretty darn nice shape too. 1982. Look at that. Let's see if I get that little focus a little bit better. There it is. This, in case you didn't know, is the obverse or the front of the coin, and any Mexican coinage has the eagle and the coat of arms on the front. The reverse is the pretty side. And let's see, we're at Stacker Man's Rabbit Hole at 40. And My guess is it'll go a little bit higher than that because these are highly desirable.
Are there years?
These are all 1982.
Oh, okay.
Good question. Thank you. Those are all 1982. And that's what I have to offer you this evening.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ooh. Stacker man, if you get them at 40, you're doing really, really well there. Tuli. No worry. Oh, snake bite is at 41. Yeah, that 40 would be like bargain basement prices. And 41 snake, if you get them in there, you're doing really well.
Like
Tom Stencil. Tom, you're a little behind. Snake's in the lead at 41. So Tom, you'd have to be at 42 or higher. And the winner will have the option of taking 1, 2, 3, or 4, whatever they choose on these 1982s. By the way, that is the first year the Libertad was released. All right, Snakebite at 41 going one time, and Snake at 41 going 2 times. Ooh, Snake, if this holds up, could be the buy of the night. Going once. Oh, Stacker Man is at 42. Snake, you're out at this point. Snake, fair warning. Chance to jump in, you'd have to be at 43 or higher. And Stacker Man going one time. Stacker Man going 2 times. And we're getting down to the end of round 1 already. It goes by so fast when you're having fun. Going once, going twice, and fold. Stacker Man, did it hold up? Hey, Tiger. Yeah, Tiger, we're already getting down to the end of round 1. Stacker Man, just let us know how many you want, 1, 2, 3, or 4, and we'll go from there. Tiger, have no fear. There's still some amazing stuff to come. I think you'll really be impressed with the offering tonight, including got the tea pills. I got a few more pills. Well, those were pretty popular last week. And Rick, no, even for Tiger, the show must go on, Rick. All right, Stacker Man, just let us know how many of those you want. And I wouldn't be surprised if Snakebite takes the rest. If you don't take all 4, just let us know. Put these off to the side. 1, 2, 3, or 4, Stacker Man. And then Tula gives me the order. Stacker Man, Snake, Tom, and then TJ. Stacker Man, let us know. Ooh, wait till they see this, Mrs. T.
2.
You got it. Stacker Man takes 2. And very considerate for Snakebite. Would you like the other 2? Just let us know as I get ready for the next auction. Something kind of cool. Well, at least you liked it last week.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a feeling you might like it again. All right, Snakebite, just let us know. 1 or 2. Hey, Mark is here.
Oh, hey, Mark.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, Mark, you might.
Yeah, he's from
Snake is going to pass.
Okay.
And no worries, Snakebite. And then who else? Tom. Tom, would you like the other 2? Or else we'll just put on Tom, TJ. You guys let us know. Mark, do you mind if I show that picture just so everybody knows that you're alive and kicking? Let me know, Mark. I think I screenshotted it. Oh, yeah. Mark, just let me know. I won't show that picture until you give me the thumbs up. But people were asking about you last week. They want to know.
2. Tom Stencil.
Tom wants 2?
Yep.
All right. There you go. Congratulations, Tom. I've got this picture. Mark says, sure. This is living proof, guys, that our buddy Mark, he spent some time in the hospital, but he's given a thumbs up there. The dude's a warrior. I won't go into his whole story, but trust me when I tell you, the man is an absolute warrior. And Mark, I'll tell you what, we love you, man, and we're glad you're here and hanging out with us. All right, let me get the sound back. And there's one for Mark. There we go. All right. Let's see. We have some JM bars what makes these special is the one on the left in my left hand is number 596069. And the one on my right is 596070. So you've got consecutive vintage bars. They've got the diagonal JM. Ooh, good face revealers here. Did I do it again?
Yeah.
There we go. Oops, I did it again. Let's see. Hopefully we don't go upside down this week, Mrs. C. All right, JM consecutive bars. I don't know, just for the heck of it, start me at 30 and let's get a crazy auction going. Let's start at 30 and see where she goes. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. We're going to sell these together.
Okay.
So that we don't break up the twins. So you got 60, number 69, number 70, and I opened my big fat mouth and said 30. We're selling them, whatever the number is, together. So if that goes to 35, somebody gets them for $35 for 2 bars. If it goes up to 70, it's $2 or $70 for 2 bars. You're bidding on 2 bars here. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody. You're bidding on 2 bars, not just one. So for example, Knox threw out a bid of $50. He's going to take both bars for $50.
So 25 each.
25 each. And so RH is at 65, so it's going to kind of go up there.
Okay.
I don't have the heart to separate the twins, Mrs. T. I think that would be a very, very sad thing for them to be, probably since the 80s in that little plastic there, perfectly preserved, and then to be separated would be a shame.
You sound like they're like, I don't know.
Matthew's at 70. JT is at 100 on the old vintage consecutive bars. JT bumped it up to 100. That's what you call putting a hammer down.
Yeah.
And JT, man, JT Mitchell, welcome. And that's a heck of an introduction. $100. Boom.
Yeah.
He says, that's my max. No worries. If anybody wants to come over the top, they'll have to be at 105. But JT, that was one heck of a bid. I have a feeling that one is going to hold up.
Yep.
But you never know. Crazy things have happened. Emerald Coast is giving a strong arm.
Yeah.
Going once, going twice, flexing the muscles.
Okay.
And sold. That's a heck of a bid right there. Heck of a bid. And there you go. All right. If you enjoy silver pours, here's your first one of the night. This one comes with a little black satchel there, and I'll just put that on the bottom, and a certificate of authenticity. And here is the old T button. This one came out almost a perfect ounce. Almost a perfect ounce. Got the T perfectly centered right there in the middle, the little T logo. And I did something a little crazy on this one. I stamped the back with my big T stamp, and I stamped everything else around the perimeter. So 1.1 OZT, troy ounces, 999 FS for fine silver, and number 22, double deuces, my lucky number. That should be a trivia question next week, Mrs. T. All right, start me off at, I don't know, $30 and go on the T button. Let's see, that's kind of a cool side right there, actually. I don't know if I should leave it there or turn it over, but both sides are nice. And it's also always nice to know when folks appreciate my silver pours. There we go, T button, certificate of authenticity. Rick Hay is up to 41, and there we go. And this is the last one of round one. There's over 60 people here. Guys, get ready for a trivia question.
Here we go.
After this, on the silver button T button pour, and nice little 1 ouncer for, and if, by the way, if you're not a connoisseur or maybe never collected silver pours before, here's your chance. And it's from somebody you know. And let's see, Rick K is at 41. And I'm going to say going 2 times. That's a pretty good price there, Rick. We'll see if it holds up. Going once, going twice. And OC says, hit that like button. Thank you very much, OC Stacker. And sold. Ooh, good price. Good price on a custom silver pour. There you go. And it is now time for another trivia question.
Congratulations, Ricky.
Congratulations. Appreciate you. And let's see. Let me zoom out so you guys can see my question. Let me see. What question? Oh.
We're going to know that one real quick.
Yeah, this one. Remember I told you there's going to be some hard ones?
So get ready.
And some softballs. This is a real softball. Mark, you could start guessing all of your years and colors and everything else like that. You might even guess this one. ECS is guessing numbers. Here we go.
It's going to be quick.
Who came up with the guardhouse box challenge? That was one of my videos this week. Mrs. T, the kids were in bed. I couldn't sleep. I don't know what was going on. I put on my bathrobe. I went downstairs. I cut a little video. People told me I looked like Hugh Hefner in my robe. And there you go. And let's see. Thule.
Yeah.
Got it right. The answer is Silver Struck.
Yeah.
And let's see. Was Thule first?
I see Thule first.
Wasn't Yankee.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
It wasn't Thule.
I am seeing. Where is
so
it?
Thule said Struck, and then Emerald Coast said Silver Struck.
Yeah. I'll accept Struck. Let me see.
Well, Thule said Struck.
I know. Who is after Thule?
Emerald Coast. I see Emerald Coast.
I can't. I'm still scrolling here. I can't find. Okay. Struck and Silver Struck.
Yeah.
Got it. Congratulations, guys. Thule, Emerald Coast, right? Yep. There we go. Lulu, I'm glad you're still here. There's a round with your name on it, literally. And that'll be coming up in just a minute.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, guys. All right. There we go. Told you that would be an easy one.
Yeah.
All right. I don't even know if this chunker is going to fit on here. This is round 2. This is where sometimes the bigger stuff comes out. And this is like one of those situations. Here we go. Big, chunky. This is the old T logo pour. Take a look at this. T, the silver stacker. This is silver you can hold in your hands and play with. And there you go.
Okay. So
made November of 2023. You even have a date stamp on there. Take a look at big number 30. T, 2.7 ounces of chunky silver. Number 30. And let's see, Mrs. T, what does fit? Barely, but it fits. What number do I have on there?
30.
No, not that. The dollar amount. Start me at $70 on almost 3 ounces of silver. Start me at 70 just so like if silver's at $25 an ounce. And so that's basically spot price right there. $70 to start on the big chunky T logo pour with edge lettering for your consideration. And long live coins. He says, now that's a good easel. Was kind enough to make that easel for me. Thank you very much. Long live coins. And so, gosh, we're doing basically a spot price deal here on this one. Doug is at 81. OC started us off. Doug's at 81. Doug is at 81. Man, that is, I'll tell you what, the edge lettering, I have to admit, that does take a while. And it takes a little bit of precision. T, the TheSilverStacker, the date. There you go. And put that guy right back there. All right. Doug at 81, Thule says. All right, Doug. Woo! You get it at 81. That is really
that's nice.
God, $2 over spot. Doug at 81. Oh, let's see. Jeff, the Christmas caroling Tiger Thomas is at 85. Thank you, Jeff. Jeff is at 85. And Stacker Man jumped in at 82. Long Live Coins is at 88. And there we go. We've got a little more interest. It's beginning to worry there,
Yeah.
Mrs. T, that
I know.
nobody liked my silver pours anymore. But
No.
LLC is at 88. And we're going to say LLC at 88 going one time. LLC at 88 going two times. And we'll see. Oh, Jeff, the Christmas caroling Tiger at 90. And here we go. All right, here we go. You close the door here. There's my teenage daughter squawking about something. Thank you, Snakebite. Thank you very much. Jeff at 90. Got distracted there. If you have teenage daughters, I'm sure you can all relate. Jeff at Tiger's at 91. T inspired me to start pouring Emerald Coast. That is really music to my ears. I really appreciate hearing that. And I'll tell you what, once you get past that initial fear of that 2000 degree silver and the equipment and all that it takes, and you just start getting into it, it is really, really an enjoyable hobby, I have noticed. Where are we at? Tiger at 91, going one time. Tiger at 91, going two times. And going once. Going twice. And sold. Ooh, Tiger. Good deal on that one. Yeah, there's quite a few of us pouring now. Tiger, Tuli, and it's a lot of fun. Oh, there you go, Tiger. Congratulations, my friend. I think you'll be happy with that one.
Spirits come out, right?
Yeah. All righty. Let me zoom out. We're going to start pulling stuff off of the old turntable, starting with, let's see if it balances. Oh, yeah, it does. There you go. Man, look at those cartwheels. There is your next offering, my friends. Let's see. I think Tiger got it, OC. Tiger, Tuli, can you confirm? Let's see. How we pay and whatnot. Blake, after the auction, if you look on the bottom there, I just keep track of whatever you buy and pay. PayPal is my preferred method. It's way easy for me, but you can find me at TheSilverStacker on PayPal and Venmo, or cashback on basically $, TheSilverStacker, and shipping's $5. And just jump in, comment, bid, and pay at the end. Don't pay as you go. That tends to be a little tedious for Mrs. T and I to keep track of. So just wait till the end, mark down what you buy, and look at this beauty. You got yourself a 1983 NGC graded Mexican Libertad. And I'll give you a good close-up. It's a good-looking coin there. Good-looking coin. That's a pretty one. And then the obverse, pretty there too. And for your collection, let's start at, I don't know, $50. $50. Well, we'll start at below what I paid for it. $50 and see where she goes. $50 on the old school Gordita graded. I can tell you, I learned today that grading costs about $38 a coin. So if you think about it, you buy a Gordita for, I don't know, $40. It's going to cost $38, and that puts you at $78 just to have a graded coin like this in your possession. Let's see. We're looking at Snakebite at 65. Long Live Coins is at 60. Snakebite over the top at 65. Tuli confirms. Snake 65, she says. And Snake 65 going one time. Jump in at 66, 67. All you need to do is be a buck higher. Man, the light on that just, tell you what, it just looks really pretty. It's a nice one. Snake at 65, going 2 times. Tiger tried pouring Libertines. Oh boy, you tried the impossible there. You might want to scale down your level of difficulty there, Tiger.
No, he says he melts them instead.
Snake's saying, shh.
Yeah.
He's getting a bargain here. Going, oh, Knox. Tiger distracted me with a joke, which he often does. And sorry about that, Snake. And Sorcerer Stan is at 67 on the old school graded Libertad. All right, going 1 time to Sorcerer Stan. Snake, don't worry, just a few bucks more, you get right back in there. And it's only money. Going 2 times. It's only fiat, right? Going once to Sorcerer Stan. Going twice. And
Snake is at 68.
Oh,
Knox is at 70.
We've got a flurry of bids coming in. Knox over the top at 70 on the old school Libertad. It's a pretty one. Let's start this whole thing again. Stands at 71. Going 1 time. See where she lands. This is the fun part of these auctions, when these guys get into these little battles here. And it's all in good fun. And it's all basically in support of the channel. Going once. Going twice. Snakebite says the battle is on. And who got it? Who got it? Was that Stan at 71? Congratulations. Congratulations. Sorcerer Stan at 71. Having fun. All right. Oh boy. I'll tell you what, guys. Here's what we have now. I know you guys come to my auctions. You like the Libertads. You like the poured silver. But you also enjoy the vintage. Here we go. 1984. A-mark. Boom. If you got the Liberty Bell, classic design, we'll just put the 84 right up there. Then, after 84, you got the nice super shiny 85. There you go. 84, 85, and then 86. I mean, dang, this one looks like it's gradable. I think you can grade rounds. These things, like super, super shiny. These are neat rounds. You got the 84, 85, 86 consecutive years. And just for good measure, we will throw in a 1989 right there. And the winner will get to choose which ones they take, 84, 85, 86, 89, for their collections.
Wow.
Start me off, let's see here. Start me off at 30, and it's going to go from there, I guarantee. Not going to end on 30. There's over 60 folks here having fun, hanging out. And there you go. OC is at 30. And so for your collection, if you need like the 89 and the 84, feel free to take them. But it wouldn't surprise me if whoever wins, just say, give them all to me.
Yeah.
Got a little collection started there. Drinking that cold H2O hits the spot. Snake bites at 40. Snake bites at 40 on the vintage rounds. Highly collectible. I need to do like Silverstruck and get myself a round album, because I've got some really cool rounds. I'd love to show them off, but like keep them all in one place. All right, Snakebite at 40. Silver Ops jumps in. Hi, Silver Ops at 41. And Rick Hay is encouraging people to hit the like button. Thank you, Rick. I see other YouTubers and they make their videos and they say hit the like button 25 times in a live stream, and I always forget, to be honest with you. You guys are the ones who kind of spur that along. Silver Ops is at 41. Doug, you're out. The Silver Ops is at 41. And I'm going to say going one time, the Ops. Tuli confirms it's Ops at 41. And no, they have what I really want is the Dansko album. Silverstruck has a cool Dansko album. Silverstruck is one of my silver stack collecting heroes. And the Silverstruck has the Dansko. You know, I want to get the Dansko too. Going once, going twice to Ops at 41 and a ghost in the house? All right. Oh, RH just behind. RH just behind. It looks like Ops got him at 41.
Wow.
And woo!
Yeah.
Ops at 41. Just let me know which ones you want. Yeah, ECS. I've got a bunch of Danskos, and I need to show off something. Maybe over Christmas when I have a little more free time, I'll start showing you guys some of my Danskos and the cool stuff that's inside those Danskos.
84 and 85.
Dansko takes consecutive years, 84 and 85. Those are good years. And Tuli, I'm sure, will help me out with the order of whoever had the other options. And I'm pretty sure the 89 and the 86 are going to go in just a moment. Once we figure out the order, who is right behind Silver Ops. Congratulations again, Silver Ops. Make your option 89, 86, or both. Just let us know, Snake. And I wouldn't be surprised if RH, if he's in there anywhere, we'll snatch up. We got Ops and Snake. Let me see what we have next there, Mrs. T. Oh, we've got some fun stuff coming up. You got it, Silver Ops. That was a good purchase there. Snake, just let us know. And let me see what we got here.
This way.
And while you're thinking about it, I will show you what we have next. Nice little handful. Whoops. The little silver keep pills.
Okay, Snake says no. 80. They were going for 84, 85, 86.
Oh, no problem.
But 86 is available.
Snake 86 is available. Just to clarify, you got the 89. Maybe he wanted all three consecutive,
okay.
Mrs. T.
Got it. Okay.
No worries.
No worries.
Was there any? Then Doug. Tuli says Doug. So what do we do? Let's see. We've got a T there. We've got a T there. Oh, got a little cactus there. Oh, I know.
He's in a pass. And
Okay.
Tuli says you need a bottle for those.
A bottle? Oh yeah, I need a little pill bottle. You know what? We're gonna go with the crocodile thing. Although I think this is a gator. This is the one we're gonna do. We're gonna do the little gator. Can you see that? It's a cool little gator. It's got some green enamel on it. We're gonna do that one in a little bit. And let's see.
Okay.
Pushing
Okay,
pills.
and Doug says he'll take what's left.
Okay, there you go, Doug.
Okay.
I'm over here looking at my pills. And Doug, thank you very much. We're gonna. And by the way, these come with a certificate of authenticity. We're gonna do the gator, and then we're gonna play a game. All right, here we go. Here is the little gator, and ready to take a bite out of your stack. You see a little tail there in the background, and he's a little guy, 0.59. It's a small pill. Small pill number 18. You got the T logo up there. I got that little stamper. I love that little stamper. That's one. For those of you who are new at silver pouring, part of the fun is acquiring new tools. Let's start the little gator. I don't know. Start me at $20. What the hell? $20 on the little gator, and see where she goes. See if there's any gator fans here or croc fans. Since you can't really see the teeth on there very clearly, it could probably pass as either. And $20 on actual authentic hand poured silver. ECS is starting off at $20. So let's see where she goes.
This is the gator.
Okay. we'll call her the Gator. Gator at $20. And OC is at 21. So you're not only paying for the silver content, you're also paying for the appreciation of silver pour. Pour me a Challenger. Oh man, those cards are so hard, Snakebite. It took me hours and hours and hours to pour the one for Sherry. I don't know. I was even talking to AJ Bain, that famous silver pour artist. We've met at that show a couple of times.
Yeah.
And he's like, I've made cars. I'll never do it again because they're so darn hard. Henry Hicks is at 22. Henry's at 22. And yeah, they are quite the challenge. And too bad the camera doesn't zoom in that tight on something that small. But either way, Henry Hicks, we'll go one time to Henry. And you'll get it. Oh, thanks, Snakebite. It was, that was a challenge.
Yeah. Since
then, I've learned a few more tricks along the way. But still, either way, it's a tough one. Going 2 times to Henry. Henry, you're going to own a silver pour at $22. Wow. Going once. Oh, Tiger is at 23. Sorry, Henry, you're out now. Tiger is at 23. 3D print them, vacuum. Oh, Tiger. I actually, after the new year, I'm going to have access to a 3D printer. And I'm not sure what I could do with those.
Oh boy.
Yeah, don't look out, world, right? Tiger at 23, going one time. Oh, that vacuum cast. Yeah, I've seen videos on that, Mark, and it seems like a pretty complicated process, but pretty interesting as well. We're going 2 times to El Tigre at 23, going once, going twice, and Tiger with the Gator and a steal. All right, congratulations, Tiger. Maybe we'll play that game at the end. We've got a little game with these pills. We'll play that at the end. Let's put that off because next, put those over there. And let me zoom out. And here we go. We're going to zoom out. And I'm going to pull something off of the carousel. I think you guys will like, well, at least the Libertad lovers will like this. There you go. 2 ounces, 2 onzas de plata pura, pure silver, 2023, mintage unknown. Mintage unknown. Let's try to zoom a little bit better. There we go. And there is the obverse. Here is the beautiful reverse in a nice little capsule. Let's put her right there. See if we could zoom in a little bit better. And she's shiny, shiny, shiny. There we go. Maybe that'll help. And we'll go like this. 2 ounce Mexican Libertad for your consideration. And Mrs. T, where do we start this guy? This is a beauty. I got one for my collection. We're going to start it at $70. $70, $35 an ounce. I mean, that might be a little on the low side, but $70 on the 2023. Hi there, Selwyn. Glad to have you here. And Stan, that's my Christmas present, right? Oh, Lulu, stick around. We've got that piece for you. Snake is at 80, which is closer to the retail value of these things. Snake at 80, 81. There we go. Yeah, it's just really going to be very interesting to see when they finally do reveal the mintage on these guys. And we're looking at LLC at 86. LLC at 86 on the 2 ouncer. We've got quite a bit of interest in this one, Mrs. T. Snakebite at 87. LLC is back and forth at 88. And as Mrs. T is over there looking at all my interests, round 3, which is we're getting to round 3, is where we have all the crazy stuff. Yeah. And we've got some weird stuff on there.
Yeah.
All right. We're looking at Doug and Long LLC. These guys are battling it out, Mrs.
Yep.
C.
Mhm.
Battling it out. And LLC at 95. And let's see, I don't know. Snakebite is backing off a little bit, slithering away, but had a hell of a battle there. And there we go. I'm going to say LLC. Well, Doug's still in there. Doug's still interested. It could be a snipe. You never know. LLC. Spokane is putting boxing gloves there.
Yeah.
Doug does go up to 96. And Thule confirms. And let's see where she lands. I'm going Doug at 96 going one time. Doug, this is like a heavyweight bout here, Mrs. T.
Oh,
Doug at 96 going two times. A sneaky suspicion there might be a snipe here.
No boy.
Going once.
No.
Going.
LLC is 97.
Oh, LLC bumps it up to 97. And we'll count it down again. Going once. Now, you know, they're probably going to, whoever gets to 100 is going to stick there because the next guy won't want to go up to 105.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, RH.
Whoa.
20. Where did you see that, RH?
Oh, maybe
The
take it
2-ounce Libertad. That's mintage 28,000 on the entire planet. Holy crap. I didn't know it was that going to be that low. And I can tell you this, guys, RH would he's a fact checker on this channel, and if he says 28,000 estimated, I don't know where it's published. RH, maybe you can tell me later, but man, that spurs on the battle continues.
Estimated.
Yeah, ECS says estimated, and yeah, who knows?
Wow. Well,
maybe RH estimated that number based on his own personal count because he is, maybe we should call him RHAI because that guy knows it. Oh, man. Doug hit 100. Doug hit 100. RH, man, 28,000. I wonder how accurate that is.
Wow.
Interesting either way.
Well, thanks,
RH, did you find a mintage on the 1-ouncers yet? Has that been revealed? Even an estimate? Because honestly, I have not seen anything anywhere. And believe me, that stuff catches my eye, that's for sure. We're looking at Doug was the first guy to hit 100. And like I said, I think it'll probably sit there going once, going twice, and fold. Doug, nice buy on this, and yeah, who knows?
Wow.
This is not something you're going to see every day, so congratulations. Now, speaking of something that you don't see every day.
Yeah.
All right, boys and girls, here we go. It's time. Let's take this guy off of the carousel. Woo! You guys are lucky Silverstruck's not here because I have a feeling I know how high he would bid on this. 5 ounces. There you go. Engelhard. I wish the camera. Let's see. Here we go. Serial number 56978. You might see some pour lines up here on the top. Here's the back. Nice and smooth. This is old school, and you guys see 10-ounce Engelhards. You see 1-ounce Engelhards pretty frequently, but what you don't see very often, and trust me when I tell you, when I visit all of these coin shops, you don't see 5-ounce Engelhards very often. And this one, I will tell you, this one is going to be for the serious collector or / investor. This is like investment grade because you know these things are so highly collectible. And maybe I should show you this. I did a little research, and so let me show you this real quick. So these don't come around very often. Matter of fact, the last one that I noticed sold September. You're talking almost 500. And this one is a beauty. I'm going to start her off at 400. I'm going to start off this Engelhard at 400. And there you go. $400 to start on the Engelhard. $400. And like I said, I have no problem holding on to this one. This is a serious collector piece, and I was able to get it right around that price. So you're paying just a little bit over my price if you're interested in the 5-ounce collector piece, 5-ounce Engelhard. Ooh, good luck finding another one of these anytime soon. So I'll throw it out there, see if anybody's interested, and we'll go from there. All right, take a little sip of my water, and I'll tell you what, and if nobody's interested, that's okay too. We are going to put this guy right back up here. Maybe we'll throw it out at the end of the night later. And here you go. Let's see what's next. TheSilverStacker 400. Oh boy. TheSilverStacker 400. Oh boy. Mrs. T, Tiger's bidding 400 on this to get us started.
Oh.
Kevin's at 405. And we got ourselves an auction, guys. And yeah, Kevin is one of those people in my community who really, really knows his stuff. And there you go, 56978 on the 5-ouncer. Bam. And yeah, Emerald Coast. I watched a video, and I can't really verify this because I haven't gone to the All Engelhard site, but I watched the video, just kind of doing my due diligence, doing a little research. The gentleman on the video said this particular generation had a mintage of like 4,000 pieces. And so far on All Engelhard, he said that only 10% of those were registered. So that means like only 400 of them are known to really exist. And there's probably, a whole bunch out there. Well, not a whole bunch, more than 400, but they're not real easy to find. These are tough.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
here we
have
go.
405, right?
Oh, we're at Kevin at 405 going one time.
Yeah.
Kevin, you have a hell of a deal if you take that at 405. And yeah, Kevin at 405 going 2 times. Pretty piece. Kevin, you might want to just put this one in your store and maybe a NFS, not for sale. And let me pull up my sound effects here. And going one. Oh, Tiger is at 410. Tiger at 410. And I'll do the count for Tiger. Kevin's at 415. And there we go. There we go. And Bentley's licking Mrs. T's arm like it's a chicken wing. Okay.
He's nervous.
He's nervous. I'm nervous. We're still in the major bargain zone right here. Kevin at 415 going one time. Yeah, that's definitely a huge discount on what these are on the open market. Kevin at 415, but I'm happy. Whether it's Tiger or Kevin, I'm happy that one of my friends gets it.
Yeah.
And it goes to a good home. Because the other one just like it is in my personal collection right now. Can't wait to show you that too.
Yeah, ECS says the piece of the night.
Yeah, that is the piece of the night. And Tiger's at 420. I feel very privileged to know a lot of coin dealers and a lot of places where I can obtain cool things like this. And I feel very privileged to be one of the, I don't know, am I the only guy on YouTube that is going to bust out a 5-ounce Engelhard for you guys to consider at prices that are below retail? Maybe. I don't know if there's other people doing this stuff, but I am very happy to be in the position to offer stuff like this to you. And if you're not a bidder, it's cool to just watch. You've got two serious collectors kind of going after it right here. We're looking at Tiger at 420 going 2 times. Tiger at 420 going 2 times. Kevin, you're out. Going once, going twice, and sold. Woo-wee. Fancy Nancy, you showed up just in time to see TtheSilverStacker. Tiger, me and you, man, we've got these in our collections. And yeah, it costs a lot of money, but you know, you've got to have a certain flavor and taste for your silver. And Tiger and I have similar tastes in silver. That's why he's got one in his collection now, and I've got one in mine. And congratulations. And Kevin, good bidding there. Very good bidding. So let's hear it for Kevin as well. Woo! Let's cool it down a little bit. Not too much though. Let's cool it down. Here's another piece right here that I know some of you really like. I know Sorcerer Stan's got a little pyramid going. I think Tiger and Tuli, I don't know what they're up to, how many they have in their collections. This happens to be a 4.6 ounces, number 15, the 15th one of these that I've made. This one happens to have a gorilla stamped on it. I don't know if you can see it towards the end. You got your silver back on a silver bar, Kit Kat bar to be specific. Really well done, if I do say so myself. This is one of my really nice, it feels like, you know, it's my own creation. There's only one person on the planet making real money Kit Kats, and that's yours truly. I came up with the idea, and there you go. Let's go, I don't know, 30 times, round off 5, 150 to start. Well, 140 to start. 140 to start on the real money. And yeah, Tiger, that truly was one of the best pieces I've ever thrown out there. You know, I've thrown out some really killer 10 ouncers. But as far as like collectability and low vintage and low mintage, I mean, vintage pieces, that's like jaw dropper. Like when you show off your collection to your close friends or maybe on your videos, that's one that'll make people say, wow. That's nice. I'm proud of mine, and I'm sure you'll feel the same way about yours when you get it in your hand. All right. TJF on the real money Kit Kat bar. Ooh, good price. Those have gone north of 200 throughout the weeks I've done these. This is only number 15. TJF at 145. And Kevin, of course, being a gentleman, is congratulatory towards Tiger as well. And I'm going to say TJF at 145. Good deal there. Really good deal. Going 2 times. And I think people are still stunned about that last part. This is either sleeping on the nope. Nick M isn't sleeping. Nick M bumps it up to 150. And all right, Nick M at 150. TJF, you're out now. You have to be at 155, which again, still in the bargain zone considering these have gone for well over 200 at different times. Nick M at 150 going 2 times. And what do we have next? Oh, we have something fun. Gosh, is it already the end of round 2?
Yep.
My goodness. I've got one more crazy thing. And then, one going once, going twice, and Nick M, nice buy. Get the certificate authenticity. And there you go. Nice piece. Congratulations, Nick M. Now next we have I don't know. I think Mrs. T, I think I need a nickname for this one. Maybe the sexy Egyptian?
I don't know.
The naughty Egyptian? I don't know. She's scantily clad, I can tell you that.
I don't know.
Look at that. 2 ouncer. You got the eyeball on her posing there. And this side here, wow, beautiful pyramid. This is a crazy pretty piece. And this side has a little lady. Looks like she's in her, I don't know, some kind of Victoria's Secret outfit or something like that with wings and some hieroglyphics.
What are you talking about?
2 ounce, 999 AG, some Egyptian symbols. Cleopatra?
Tiger says, is that Cleopatra or Thule?
What? Tiger? Man, that's a bad tiger right there. Tiger, you better watch yourself, buddy.
Okay, so
I've never seen Thule, so I wouldn't be able to tell you, Tiger. I've talked to her numerous times, and but all right, well, let's get off of that one and go to the 2 ounces of beautiful silver. She's Egyptian. I don't know. Maybe Thule is Egyptian.
Ray K is cracking up. He said Tiger made his wife go up.
All right, $50. Just start at $50. Looks like Mrs. T back in the day.
Hey, you better stop right there.
Mrs. T, the college years.
Oh my God. T, you know what?
Oh boy.
It's been a long day.
Maybe go walk like an Egyptian tonight, maybe.
Yeah, just
all right.
knock it
Let's
off,
just
T.
stick to the here we go. The snake is at 70. This is a series of 8, Kevin says.
Yeah.
And wow, they all look like this. It must be a popular series.
Oh boy.
Tiger, you're gonna get yourself in trouble, Tiger. I'm just saying. All right.
Let's focus.
Snake at 70, going one time. She is clothed, but scantily clad. I will say that, and in very good shape. Snake at 70, going 2 times, and the snake's gonna wind up with this one. A sexy Egyptian, going once, going twice. We're
No.
It used to be my logo. Oh, I see. That's okay. Going once, going twice, and Doug is at 71. Oh yeah. I got a little distracted there.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Snake. You're out now. 72. Doug called the top. Oh boy. Let's get this one off real quick here. Going once.
You started it.
Going twice. Well, you never know what you find at a coin shop. A lot of
true.
Interesting pieces. There's over 60 people here watching. Going once, going twice, and sold. All right, sorry about the distractions there, guys. Get that Egyptian out of here. All right, on to some trivia. Here we go. Ooh, this one's not as easy. Well, maybe it is. RH is here, so everything's easy for our age.
No.
And let's focus now, people. Thank you, ECS. Let's get back to the Washington quarters here. And all right, let's go with the trivia question. Here we go. Focus on this one. All right, let's see who watched today's video and paid attention. In what state is the penitentiary where the prisoners made those coin pieces, those crazy little pots and pans and tea kettles and all that stuff out of copper coins? What state was that prison in? Can you imagine, Mrs. T? the prisoners made that. They were selling them, and then they were featured in a magazine somewhere, and it was revealed that these prisoners were selling their little wares, and then the warden had to issue a statement saying they're not for sale. They were just gifts. Yeah, right. Let's see.
Yeah.
I see the correct answer. It wasn't a prison in New York. It wasn't a prison in West Virginia or Georgia. Mark's laughing.
Because he said he was trying to find me in my college days on the dark web.
Oh my goodness. Pastor Mo says Ohio, and Pastor Mo is correct. And Kyle R is right behind a couple of different writers. There's all right. Did he step aside? Maybe he went to the fridge or something, or maybe that Egyptian coin did him in. I don't know. I gotta get out of here. There we go. All right, here we go. Next, we have an original pour. TheSilverStacker T logo pour. 1 point. Let me put this one back up here from Long Live Coins. It's almost 2 ounces. So there you go. Nice little pristine pour. This one also on the back has 1.8 OZT stamped right in it. Number 31.999 fine silver. This is the cool side right here. T logo pour, 2 ounces. Let's do a spot price deal at $50 and see who appreciates and wants to have a T logo pour in their own personal collection. By the way, in case you're wondering about that copper, we'll be auctioning that at the end of the night as well. Snake is at 50 on the T logo pour, and that's basically spot price. That's like the price you pay for a couple of buffaloes. Actually, that's lower than you'd pay for a couple of buffaloes, because the buffaloes have at least a little premium attached to them. Yep, it's a paperweight worth its weight in silver. That is true. You put it on your desk, hold down your important papers, and at basically at spot price. Snake at 50. Wow. LLC is at 55. I was about ready to say I'm gonna sell my furnace if it goes for silver spot price. Here we go. LLC. Doug is at Spokane. All right, now the bids are starting to roll in. Starting to lose confidence in my silver pouring ability. These guys are coming to the rescue. Yeah. Maybe I should have held up to the end on that one.
Yeah.
Doug is at 61 on the custom tea pour. Doug is at 61. Newt is at 65. Hey, thanks for joining us, Newt. OC is at 62. Newt's in the lead at 65. And we'll see where she lands. We're in the middle of round 3. This is kind of the weird round where I pull out all kinds of interesting stuff that you don't see everywhere. Newt's at 65, going one time. And speaking of 65, there's 63 people watching right now. So thanks for spending your Saturday night hanging out, telling jokes, watching crazy auctions. Man, we've had a couple of intense ones, Mrs. T.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going, Newt, you're getting a good deal here. It'll come in a little black velvet satchel. Going once, going twice, and congratulations, Newt. That's a nice piece for that money. I'll tell you what, Lulu is still around. You know what? We're going to go a little out of order.
Okay.
We're going to go a little out of order. I'm going to pull this out for Lulu.
Okay.
And I'm going to, so Mrs. T, you might want to skip down towards the bottom there. These are the 2 rounds, 2 vintage rounds. Here we go.
Right there. Okay.
Wait a minute. Where is that Lulu piece? Wait a minute. That wasn't the one I was thinking.
Oh, okay.
Where is it at? Oh boy, I hope I can find it. Maybe I can't. Oh, shoot. All right, Lulu, I thought I had a piece out for you. That goes there. Huh. I'll have to look at the end. We'll stay in order. This is T. Lulu, I'm sorry. I'll find a piece I had specifically for you in just a moment. We're going to go on to something cool and vintage. And here we go. Take a look at this. This, my friends, is called a rattler. If you haven't seen my videos on rattlers, and I wonder if David Doubloons is still here. This is not only a killer coin, MS65. What people learned about the rattlers and this one is like from the very dawn of coin grading. PCGS coins or holders look very different. This is way, way old from they were using like dot matrix printing on these back in the day. And so this is like one of the very first holders, and that's why I happen to collect these. The coin is a 1958 MS65. Now, a lot of people, and not a lot of these rattlers exist anymore because they realized when coin grading first started, they were super, super strict on their qualifications and all the details. And they realized that if they cracked the coin out of these old school rattlers, that they could send it in and get a higher grade. They call those sliders, grades that are coins that grade up for higher, or they slide up to a higher grade. Now, I'm not guaranteeing you that this is an MS66 or 67. It's a possibility, but I collect the rattlers just because they're a throwback to the dawn of coin grading. So not only are these auctions fun, maybe slightly educational. This 50-cent piece in an old school rattler, highly desirable in that particular holder. I'm going to throw it out there at $55 and start it low and see where it goes. And I have a rattler collection myself. And if we don't, let's see.
Mark says good night.
Oh, Mark, thanks for being here, Mark. So happy you're here. Actually, we'll start this one at 50. And since it's a 50-cent piece, which is well below market value. And do you have a copperhead? Nice rattler. Oh, no. Tiger's making snake jokes here. Snake bite. Started at 50, or else this sucker just goes in my rattler collection. And on the old Benji for $50. Here's your option. Else. Here is going once. Oh, snake bites at 50. Snake bites at 50. David is at 50. David, you're behind snake bite. I knew that some of you guys, if you like my rattler videos, some of you here would be rattler fans. We've got a little back and forth now with David and snakebite. Just the holder alone is just killer. I mean, just to think that the whole idea of grading coins back in the day is because back in the day, and well, gosh, from the beginning of coin grading until the 70s and even into the early 80s, guys would grade their own coins, and on little flips, they'd mark down, okay, this is an MS62, MS63, and coin dealers would always argue, no, that's not a 63, it's a 64, it's a 62, et cetera, et cetera. And finally, a third party, that's what they call it, a third party grading was invented, where somebody said, okay, let's settle our argument. We'll turn it in to let a neutral party grade it, and that will be the true grade of this coin. And snake's at 58. And we've got a good little battle going here. I'm going to go snake bite going once. And then basically two, like 150 or 200 different podunk companies came out and all started doing the same thing. Three basically emerged: PCGS, NGC, And Annex is kind of like the second tier. And now there's also the other one that the name escapes me now. It's the brand new one that was just created. Snake is at 60. That's a good deal at that, honestly. Going one time. Snake is at 60, going two times. No, it's CAC. Thank you. CAC is the new grading. John Albanese is the person who created PCGS, IGC, and now CAC. And where are we at? That's correct. CAC. Snakebite at 60, going once, twice, and okay. So you got a good piece right there. That is a good piece. All right, on to the fractional. Let me take that off of there. I noticed last week that you guys like the fractional, and so here you go. Oh, back to the Egyptian theme, Mrs. T.
Oh boy.
You got King Tut there. Look at this nice little selection. You got a King Tut. You got a little IGR 2.5 grammer. You got King Tut next to an Aztec warrior, Cuauhtémoc. Let's flip it over. Oh, you got a little skull there on a 1 grammer. And this one is a tiny little grammer. Is that a half grammer? It all adds up to a ½ ounce of silver, believe it or not. And you've got an interesting little eclectic collection. Let's start it off at $20 and see where she goes on the little fractional collection there. Fractional. There you go. Including a King Tut next to the Aztec design, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little pieces there. Is that it? Or is there a 6th? 5 little pieces there, and including King Tut. TJF is at 25. And Coin Snake. Oh boy. This has been a fun night. And we've got some other interesting stuff. We're coming down to the end. And we're looking at TJF at 25. Going one time. TJF, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a snipe on this one. TJF going 2 times. Because you get the nice little variety all in one little package there. Henry Hicks is at 26.
Yeah.
Henry Hicks is at 26.
To put it all together.
Going one time. Henry at 26 going 2 times. I think Henry got one of these last week. And he must have liked it. Going once, going twice, and yes, we got several Egyptian themes going on tonight, and there is one to Henry Hicks. You got King Tut making his way to Henry Hicks. All right, next we've got a couple little silver pours here, and these aren't mine. To be honest with you, I have no idea whose this one is. This is, but it's a cool little shape. I like it. I might have to do something like in this shape because I like it so much. You've got a little 1 ouncer, 999 fine silver, it says. So we're just going to call this one the square one. And guess what we're going to call this one? The rectangular one. Actually, this one has a name. 1 troy ounce. This is, anybody familiar with Rotaball? Rotaball? Let's see if that focuses in. Rotaball, I don't know what that mint is. Nice little piece of silver there. We've got the square one. We've got the rectangular one. Start me off at $30 on the silver pours. And yeah, those are 2 neat little pieces. Yeah, I do too. I like the little wooden thing that LC made for me. $30. And winner take left or right, square or rectangular, or take them both. And while these guys are bidding, I'm gonna look for that piece for Lulu. I had the coolest little piece for Lulu. I don't even know if she's still here. Oh man, not there, not there. Let's see, maybe in here. No, not there.
Was that a coin or a rectangle or what?
It was around.
Around?
Uh-huh.
Did you put it over there?
I don't think so. Dang it, where is that? Where'd it go?
You sure you didn't have it out here?
I don't know where I put it, to be honest with you. And it's not one of these. No.
What did it look like?
No, not there.
Is the ID for one or both?
What's that?
OC Stacker is looking. I asked him a question.
Oh, the price is for one, and so if you win, you'll have the option of taking the square one or the rectangular one. Now, it wasn't a bar, Mrs. T. It was a round for Lulu. And all right, where are we at? Doug at 35. Oops. What? Kyle at 36. Because I'm almost clicking out of the whole live stream. Here we go. That's what I get for getting up. Kyle at 36 going once. Kyle at 36 going twice. Oh, Matthew, you don't even need to register. Just jump in, just like you just commented. Throw a number in. I trust you, and call me crazy. You don't need to register. I just trust people, and because so far people have been good to us, and they've all paid at the end of the auction. So, Matthew, just jump on in, man. Going once, going twice, and and we're looking at Kyle at 36. And you got the square, you got the rectangular. Kyle, just let us know which one or both. I wouldn't be surprised if it's both, because they're both kind of cool and both close to 1 ounce, or actually both 1 ounce exactly. And order was Kyle, then Doug. So Kyle says both. Boom. There you go. Congratulations, Kyle. Okay. History buffs. Here you go. You got an ounce of silver here. American silver bullion collection. This, don't be mistaken. This comes in a little holder, but it's not like a graded round or anything like that. Let's see. Try not to do a face reveal. E pluribus unum, from many, one troy ounce. And then on this side, what do we have? United States of America Declaration of Independence. Very cool round. Let me see if it'll stick. Yeah, I think it'll balance there. And I'll pan out just a little bit. I'll start me at $29 on that one, and see who the history buffs are here this evening. There we go. Another face reveal. Matthew, we do every week, and next week will be Friday, and let's see, the week after that will be Friday as well. So TJF is at 30 on the nice little Declaration of Independence piece there. Nice little silver round. Now it looks a little on the older side, but I can't really say it's vintage. I'm not really sure. TJF at 30. And I'm going to say going one time. Ooh, $30 would be a steal on a nice little piece like that. And Doug's at 31. Got a little more interest in it.
Yeah.
Oh boy, we've got all kinds of interesting things coming up at the end, including that giant copper bar. Doug at 31, going one time. Doug at 31, going two times. Why fear the face reveal? Well, I've got a particular reason for that. Actually, two reasons. Number one, in my community, I'm kind of a prominent member of the community, and everybody knows me, so I don't like everybody and their mama knowing, what I do and my hobby and my personal life. And reason number 2 is kind of the same reason. I don't want everybody and their mama to know that I have auction like this and a collection of silver and gold in my house. And that's why many of us like to keep our identities private. And David at 32 going, and Rick, don't forget about the toupee. Mark has already busted me out on my toupee. Big ears. Like you trying to say I look like a car with the doors open going down the street? All right, David at 32, 2 times, and going once, going twice, and sold. All right, David, there you go. All right, so one part of American history right there. Here's another part of American history. Whether you call it a cinematic history or a history of Miami back in the 80s, you've got Scarface. Take a look at this. Actually, I used a little, it's the 40-year anniversary. I didn't realize that. I did a little Scarface reference in the video today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, don't get high on your own supply. That's what Andy, the coin dealer, was telling me. Like, if you try to keep everything that interested you, that's the #1 way for coin dealers, even if you're a little vest pocket dealer like me, to go broke. So I wind up cherry picking. And so Tiger got one of those 5-ounce bars. I got one of those 5-ounce bars, those Engelhards. And that was my big collection for the, probably for the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks. My favorite piece I've had in a long, long time. Anyway, let's see where we go. Let's go start with $30 on Scarface. Pastor Mo throws out 50. Okay. And Pastor Mo is at 50 on, this would be a cool little stocking stuffer. If you know somebody that's a movie buff, it was a classic movie, put Pacino all over the map on that one. Pastor Mo is at 50, going one time, putting a hammer down, Pastor Mo.
Yeah.
Woo! And Pastor Mo going 2 times at 50 bones. Say hello to my little friend. And going once.
Rick can't say it. I could hear him saying it too.
Going twice. And sold. Scarface. There you go. No, that wasn't the Lulu coin. Lulu, I've been looking around. I can't find the dang Lulu coin. I'll look one more time before we end tonight. But for right now, I told you, round 3 is always the weird round where I pull out all kinds of stuff. There you go. You got a little alien there. How many of you believe aliens are real?
Oh my God.
This one happens to be above the Capitol building, the U.S. Capitol. I don't know if they're beaming people up, beaming people down, shooting it with X-ray rays or something. I don't know. But either way, you've got the universe here. And I'm trying not to face reveal. You're shaving this one. Dang. And what does this say? 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. You got the earth is right there. And you've got the whole universe. You've got Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, not to be confused with Uranus, Neptune, and I don't know, do they still consider Pluto a planet these days? I know it goes back and forth. And if you ever want to remember how to, let's start at $25 on this one, just to get some bidding going. If you ever want to teach a kid how to remember the planet, it's very simple. It's MVEM JSUN P. Say it with me, class. MVEM JSUN P. Vem, Jason
Oh,
P.
my goodness.
There you go. Told you this channel's educational. All right, TheSilverStacker. Boom. Got the little green man.
The little green man.
And several people interested in the little green man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at Jeff, the Christmas caroling Tiger Thomas
Mm-hmm.
at 30. What Christmas carols, Jeff? What's your favorite? I've already heard Mariah's All I Want for Christmas about 30 times already.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
If you're in the Chicagoland area, she's coming to the United Center within
that's
the next
right.
week
She
or two.
is, yeah,
Uh-huh.
she is. She is coming.
And we're looking at Jeff at $30.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jeff said that little green man, he thought that was the face reveal. No, I've got a beard. That little green guy doesn't have a beard. Uh-oh, Tiger with the jokes. Oh my good Tiger. Thanks for the $5. Oh yeah. Maybe you need some dude wipes if that's the problem with the Klingons there.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Tiger with. Oh, I forgot. We ring the bell when we get those little. Thank you, Tiger. All right. Let's get this alien into space with Jeff and Thule saying, all right, Jeff's at 30. T, let's go.
Yeah, come on.
Going once, going twice, and whoa. Let's beam this guy up.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Rick K
Yeah,
came in with a
31.
snipe. Sorry about that, Jeff. Tiger distracted me with a joke. Rick K swooped in
Yeah.
and beamed that one up for $31. And then all these guys come in at 32 later. Oh, too late, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Next, we have, let's see.
Right.
Yeah, we have a trivia question. Where's that last trivia
Right here.
question? Okay. Oh, boy. That's going to be a real cream puff of a question. Easy one. All right. I'll tell you what. We have over 60 people here.
So what are you doing?
Well, let me do these two
Yeah.
rounds here.
Okay.
So these are,
Yeah.
that's that and that.
Right.
Okay. These are some collectible vintage rounds. These aren't your average rounds. These are 1980s, maybe even 70s. I don't know. This is the Indian one. And there's that design. You see these in coin shops. A lot of times they put these in like in a special spot. America. You got the Screaming Eagle and the Liberty Bell. Very patriotic. And this is the International Silver Trade Unit. So these are vintage rounds. We're going to start these at $30 on the vintage rounds. And I know my audience loves their vintage, as do I. And here we go. Start me at 30 on the vintage rounds. Your choice. You can take the trade unit on the left or the Indian on the right. And TJF is at 31. And there we go. Silver Ops, Kyle R. We're at 32 now. 32 to Kyle on the cool old vintage rounds.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got quite a bit of interest. You guys bid. I'm going to look on that for that one. And I cannot believe I can't find that dang piece that I thought that Lulu would love.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all this stuff. No. And no. Here. Sorry, Mrs. T. Messing up your system here.
Mm-hmm.
Not there. No. Man, I cannot believe it.
Sure, that's okay.
I cannot find that piece.
You'll find it after.
Yeah, as soon as we finish tonight, I'll find it easily. All right, let's Bentley eat it. Oh yeah, we got to show Bentley towards the end here. That little stinker. Matthew is at 34, and I'm going to say going one time. Thule tells me Tyndall 34.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle R's at 35. Got a little bidding war on the cool vintage silver. And then the copper fans. Yeah, Bentley probably ate that dang thing.
Yeah.
He's going to poop out some fractional later. Oh, I forgot these, Mrs. T.
Yeah, I don't know what you want to do with those.
Yeah, we'll do these at the end too. If anybody, we'll take a poll. We'll see if anybody wants to keep going. We've got a few other things.
I don't know what you want to do with those.
Let's take.
You can let me
All
know.
right, where are we at? Silver Ops is at 35. RH is at 36. He likes his vintage just like I do. And yeah, I got to get one of those Danskos. RH at 36 going one time on the vintage silver. RH at 36 going two times on the vintage silver. Let's see if it holds up or there'll be some sniper action. S-O-L-D. Going once, going twice, and let's see, did it hold up? And it did. Order RH, Kyle, and then Ops. RH, let me know. Left, right, both, your choice. Your choice. All right.
The trade unit.
You got it. RH takes the trade unit kindly and leaves Indian for Kyle. Kyle, would you like that Indian there? And in case I didn't show this well enough, the other side, yeah, 1 troy ounce. And there you go. Congratulations. Okay. Are you guys ready to take a look at this big old copper bar? Now, I want you to take into consideration, don't ask for where the copper came from. Somewhere here in the Northwest Indiana region. Those of you who are familiar with the region, it's kind of like the Wild West in certain ways. This might have fallen off a truck somewhere, and my buddy JM made it into this insane looking copper bar. It's heavy in the hand. And even the bottom just looks really cool. He was particularly pleased with this one because a lot of times the copper, the heating and things like that, it just comes out pitted and messed up and goofed up. And this one just looks just intense and cool. Big old piece of copper. Oh, don't want to mess up my camera. From a buddy from my coin club named JM. Can that lean on that?
I don't know.
Copper bar. There you go.
Break anything.
I'm trying not to. 85 ounces. And that's not even copper, by the way, isn't measured in ounces troy. It's just straight up. Yeah, it is a beautiful piece. And so I want you to, if you will, consider this not only for the copper content itself, but for the craftsmanship and the workmanship that goes into not only pouring this, but also, in addition to the pour, he polishes the heck out of these things. Yeah. And he takes a good amount.
It is a mirror.
Yeah, I know. Ooh. I'm showing my toupee again. There we go. I'll just leave it like that. Let's start at $50 and see where the copper goes. And this will be shipped right to your mailbox or your P.O. box. I'm going to put it in a box and it'll make its way to your house or P.O. box if you win that big old hunk of shiny copper. And we've got Shatterack at 55. TJ, you're out. And yeah, that one hell of a pour. Maybe I should go to his house and watch him pour these, maybe film it or something. He's kind of a shy guy, though. He's a real shy, kind of a private character, and this is his hobby. I think I think he's an electrician, and I think they wind up with these copper scraps on the job site, and then he winds up melting them and pouring beautiful pieces like this.
Mrs., how much is copper per ounce right now?
Copper per ounce, not sure. I'd have to look that up.
I'm sure someone knows.
But again, this isn't just for the copper value. This is for the workmanship and the artistry. We're looking at shad at 55 going one time on the copper pour. You could use it as a doorstop.
What?
You could use it as a major paperweight, or just a conversation piece on your bookshelf, or to hold until copper goes through the roof as far as price. Going once, going twice, and final call. Sold. What a cool copper piece. And TJF, you're right behind. Who got it? Didn't somebody get it at 55?
Shatterack.
Yeah, Shatterack. Yeah, heck of a piece there. Cool piece indeed. All right, it is now time for our final giveaway of the night, and we'll put that there. The copper's off the table. A couple of quarters, and this is gonna be one of those real easy ones. So get ready for this one. Here we go. And then after this, I'll ask you if you want me to throw out a few more things, because I do have a few more things to my left here that we could kind of throw out an auction. I don't want to go too crazy late tonight, but we'll throw out a couple more items if you guys want. But first, you should be advised. I hope you were listening earlier. Our next auction in December will be on December blank. I'm looking for a date. A number here. What is the number? I casually mentioned it, probably about 20 minutes or a half hour ago. Our next auction will be on Friday night, and there it is. Friday, December 8th.
Yeah.
So who put down?
Tiger said the 25th.
Number 8.
The 25th.
Oh no, we're not going to auction on Christmas. Let's see. Rick K says the 8th, and then Knox Stacks says 8, and we will accept both of those. Congratulations, guys. Very good. Now the question is, let's see. Tuli.
He's going to buy Bentley out on the 25th.
No.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, guys. Let's see. Now the question is, do you want me to throw out a couple more items and keep it going? I hate to say goodbye to 58 people. So just say yes if you want me to keep going a little bit. And I've got some stuff for you here. Ooh, here we go. Rick K says weird stuff.
Do you have weird?
Yeah, I've got something a little different. And I've got one more little weird piece. Oh, I've got a couple weird pieces. All right. Ooh. Here is a weird piece. Indeed. And all right, there we go. If you're into Native Americans, or you are Native American and you want a little piece of history, you've got the buffalo nickel here. Hope I can focus. Buffalo nickel on the left, Indian head penny on the right, and a particular hero of mine. I read a book about this guy when I was just a little kid. His name is Jim Thorpe, and he was one of the absolute best athletes on the entire planet, and did it all. Ran track, baseball, football, as you could see there on that stamp. And this stamp was issued May 24th, 1984. And you have a cool piece here. Comes with a certificate of authenticity and like a nice display piece. Let me put this here. Zoom in. Started at $1. We'll do $1 and go. on the Jim Thorpe piece. That's it.
So they were asking for anything fractional stuff, anything animals, or anything libertans.
Okay. Let's do
Just to kind of give you
well,
a
heck,
gauge.
let's do a few items. Okay.
Okay.
There you go. A buck and go on the Jim Thorpe with the buffalo nickel, Indian hen penny, and that cool image on the stamp of Jim Thorpe. And Silver Ops is at $6.
Is there tape on something?
What's that?
Rick K is asking if there's tape on the cent.
Tape on the cent?
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah.
No, I don't see any tape there. And on the back, oh wait, yeah, there's somebody taped that on the back there. Assuming that's the side nobody will really be looking at, but there you go. You might want to take it out of that plastic and put it in a little frame or something like that. All right, Silver Ops is at 11 on the neat Jim Thorpe. Do you guys know the story of Jim Thorpe? I mean, he was an Olympian, and then went through hell when he got in trouble for being a quote-unquote professional baseball player when he played in some exhibition games, and I think his Olympic medals were stripped or something like that. But he was the fastest man on the planet for a minute.
Wow.
All right. And Matthew's at 13 on the Jim Thorpe piece. And one time he was getting ready for a race. And I'm not talking about any race. It was, I don't know if it was a national race or Olympics, but he went to his locker room to find his track shoes, only to realize that they were stolen. And he found a couple of shoes in the trash can and ran with somebody else's shoes and won the race in two mismatched shoes.
Yeah.
He was a bad dude.
And a World War II hero as well. Wow.
Yeah. All right, David at 16, going back and forth on Jim Thorpe.
Talk about perseverance then. Nothing was going to stop him.
Yeah, they made a movie, but they need to make a real
movie,
high budget movie, because his story is a good one. David's the balloon, 16, going one time. David at 16, going two times. Is it a real stamp? I believe it is. It's not just, let me see. It appears to be, yeah, it's in a little plastic sleeve. And, all right, well, as I was looking at the stamp, it went up a little bit. Sorry about that, David. It happens all the time. I get distracted and still an Indiana ounce. Oh, yeah, I get that Indiana ounce. We'll do that next. All right. There's the Indiana ounce.
Okay.
David at 18, going one time. David at 18, going two times. And SOLD, going once, going twice. And all right, after all that work, it finally lands. 18 for David. All right, congratulations, David. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
And then he says, please send to Lulu Lately. How nice of you. There you go. Put that on Lulu's plate. And there you go. That was very nice of you. All right, let me show you another little piece here, a little Indiana piece by request from my buddy, Kevin, who I saw today, Mrs. T. I saw him in the shop.
What?
Yeah, I'll tell you about it later. All right. Seal of...
wait, were you and I at the same
Seal
place?
of the United States... Seal of the state of Indiana. You've got the guy chopping down the tree with an axe. You got a buffalo jumping over a log. You got the sunrise in the background, 1816. And then, let's see, Indiana. bicentennial. There you go. And this is the cool side, if you ask me. And speaking of the side, on the rim, it says 999 plus pure silver. And you know what? Let me just weigh it. Is this a full ounce? Somebody might already know the answer to that. Let's see. This is, my scale is saying 0.975. So, I mean, just like a hair under an ounce. Let's try it again. Yeah, I'm on ounces, Troy. 0.975. So just under an ounce. Start me on this collector piece. Well, let's look at the nice side. At $30, and we'll go from there. $30 on the cool collector piece for the Hoosiers out there. There you go. Oh no, that's almost an ounce of silver. I couldn't throw it out there for $20. Look at that nice little scene there. Yeah, I saw one that came in a card, and one of my friends wanted to sell it to me for $50, and it had like a little card and a certificate of authenticity. This obviously does not contain that, or else I would have showed it. It's a cool piece nonetheless. And Matthew is at 33. Matthew is at 33. Rick K has that one. And let's see where she lands. Matthew is at 33. Oh, you guys want to see Bentley? We'll show him in a little bit. Oh, Kevin has the 5 ouncer.
Oh.
All right, going one time to Matthew. And Kevin's at 35. Bumps it up. Kevin at 35. Going one time.
0.999, I think Em is asking.
Yes. It said 0.99 plus, if I remember correctly. So going 2 times. And going once. Going twice. And Nick M jumps in there. Nick M takes it at 36. Sorry, Kevin. Nick got you there. All right, you guys were asking for interesting stuff. All right, you asked for it. You got it.
Snipe.
Yeah. Ancient coin here. I don't know if the lighting's doing it justice, but
nice coin.
That is, looks to be a Roman emperor. Maybe once I back out and zoom a little bit. This appears to be maybe a warrior standing with a spear. Look at that old piece. Lord knows what that button paid for. Maybe a jug of wine, a loaf of bread. God knows what this, but so I don't know which side is nicer. They're both kind of interesting. You got the emperor there, you got the warrior on the other side. Let me see if I can zoom in and do it a little bit of justice. We'll start it at $20 on the ancient coin. And you're going to kind of take a stab. You're going to take a stab at this one and see, maybe you do a little research on it and find out what it is exactly. But I'll throw it out there for $20 just to see if anybody is interested in that coin. Ancient.
Yeah.
Rick K is a 20. Rick K is a 20 on the ancient coin. Is that a bow and arrow? Hard to tell. Need my coin scope. This one was featured on a video that I did. So if you want to see an actual bona fide close-up of it, go back to that video and where I had my coin scope out. Rick K is at 20, and you could see it a little bit better than what I'm showing it now. Do this whole thing now. Go ahead. I'm going 2 times.
Yeah, he's like, come on, stop talking about your coin scope.
Going once. I'm nerding out with my coin camera conversation. Going
Yes,
twice.
and then Kevin
Oh,
goes
Kevin, call.
out of nowhere.
Ay. Oh, it's not over yet. All right, Kevin at 23. Maybe just being ornery there. I don't know.
Just had to talk about your scope.
Yeah, a man, you know, likes his scope. He wants to talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm getting a new one, by the way. Even a higher power. Going once, going twice, and Rick 24. Congratulations. Tuli confirms. Rick K and that ancient coin. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
And who knows what the heck? All right. Let's see. Bentley or more coins? What do you want? Bentley or more coins?
You have any fractional?
I do have fractional.
Okay, and then they had said they were tons.
All right.
Bentley's snoring.
All right. Let's hold off on Bentley for a second then if he's snoring.
We can wake him up, no problem.
All right. I've got some fractionals, all right. Oh my gosh. And I'll show you the weight on these. I think they're 0.80, if I remember correctly. 8 something. There we go. 0.795. 0.80. So yeah, just about 80% of an ounce of silver on these interesting Civil War rounds. This crazy scene here. You've got Sheridan's ride to Cedar Creek. And so he's a horseman with a sword and his men following him. And then the little story about it. So that's Sheridan. And then in addition to Sheridan, Battle of the Crater. I'm not familiar with that one. I've never even heard of Battle of the Crater. But we've got some pretty graphic scenes there. It looks like an infantryman taking a shot at somebody on the other side of the line there. And so let's throw these out there at, I don't know, 0.8 of an ounce. Just say $20 to start and see where they land. Actually, I think melt is like 21 right now, to be honest with you, with silver price. But I already said 20, so there we go. $20 on the Civil War fractional silver pieces there, and the battle's on. We've got Matthew at 21 and 6-pack 110. 6-pack, is that a mountain bike? You know I'm a mountain biker. 6-pack 110. Nice to have you here. Welcome. And 6-pack 110. This one's for the Civil War buffs out there. At 25. MTB, nice. Very good. And 6-pack, what part of the country are you from? I ride Specialized. I'm on a Trek 1x right now. Hardtail. Arizona. Oh my gosh, I'd love to do some riding out there. Here in the Midwest and Indiana, we're kind of limited to what we have, and basically the tracks out here are built in whatever terrain that we have that's hilly around rivers and scenic, but nothing like what you guys have, from what I've seen on different videos and stuff. CH33 going one time, CH33 going 2 times at $26. Yeah, right. See, we have a season where I start out of shape in the spring, try to build up some endurance over the summer, and fall is my favorite riding. Fall's my favorite riding, and then you do the whole cycle again. Let's see, CH at 26 says he'll take both. There you go. Congratulations. And then people are asking about labor times.
There was somebody.
Okay.
Labor times.
Let me see.
These TH33.
Yeah, the ones I just put
Put
down.
down. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. I've got 3, but they're kind of low mintage. Labor times 550,000, so $500,000 basically. The 2022s, I've got 3 of these available, and so I'll put that there, this here. Let me move this back a little bit, and I'll throw these out there. I don't know. Start me off at 35. Ooh. And as I say it, I'm thinking that was kind of a mistake.
Yeah. You're like, oh.
Yeah. Well, I opened my big mouth. Start me off at 35. The thing about these guys is the mintage. That's the key with any coin collecting, really, is the low mintage. And I mean, when they're cranking out tens of millions of American Silver Eagles, they only made 550,000 of these this particular year. And so someone asked for Libertons. There you go. As Bentley is snoring away on your lap. Starting bid 35. Tom Stencil is in at 35 on the low mintage Libertons. We've got a little action here. Bentley's making all kinds of noises over there. Fish Finder MD is here. Hi, Fish Finder. 37 to Fish Finder. And man, I haven't been fishing in a while. Maybe some ice fishing this winter. My buddies and I are hoping to do a little bit of that.
Oh, good luck. You have to wait till like February for that.
Yeah, we've had crappy ice over the last, probably the last 5-7 years.
It has not.
We haven't had like a deep freeze where it just stays, 6-inch thick ice for weeks at a time or anything like that. We've had like small windows of opportunity. I've been on mushy ice that was cracking, and it's I don't know. It doesn't seem worth it when you're worried about falling through the ice. So hopefully we'll get some good thick ice this year. Stacker Man is in the lead at 38. Matt, you're behind. Tom, you're behind. Stacker Man got to 38 before you guys. And so you've got to be at 39. That's where Fish Finder is. Fish Finder is at 39. And by the way, you could take 1, you could take all 3. Your choice. Earlier, somebody took all 7.
Yeah.
And in one fell swoop, boom, took them all. And Fish Finder, 39. Going 1 time. Who's going to take it to 40? Fish Finder's on the countdown and going 2 times. And then I'm going to say going once, going twice. Oh, Matt takes it to 40 and even 40. Matt, and then the Gambit shows up. Hi, Gambit. Matt is at 40. He got there first. Going 1 time. Matt is at 40, going 2 times on the low mintage, 550,000. Going once, going twice, and Matt Tyndall, how many do you want? And I'm sure Julie will probably be able to help me with the order here. Unless you just take all 3, Matt, just let me know. Sorry, Gambit, you were behind. You had a high bid, but you were behind Matt Tyndall, who got to 40 before you. And then Julie confirms Matt, the Gambit, and then Fish Finder. Matt takes 1. There you go. Very generous to leave a couple others to the Gambit and Fish Finder. The Gambit, it's on you now. Would you like 1 or 2 or pass? Your choice. Calling out the Gambit, and then Fish Finder will be next. Thank you, Matt. That's nice of you. And a nice little piece to your collection and share at the same time. I'm starting to lose my voice here. We'll probably shut it down in another minute or 2. And I hate to say goodbye to 50 people. Julie, you hanging in there? Let's see. The Gambit, let us know if you like one.
One.
You got it. And then Fish Finder, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you'll take the third one, but please confirm. And thank you, guys.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay, Julie says she's good. And you guys seem to like those Civil War ones. So some fractional. Oh, the Battle of Bull Run. I keep finding these things. The Battle of Bull Run with the story. Seeing an early victory. The Union rushes 35,000 brutally trained troops to a chaotic, humiliating defeat at Bull Run Creek. That's the Battle of Bull Run. I like how each one of these tells you a little story.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, this one's for the ladies out there. Ladies, women at war. And I know that women had a very prominent place, not only, on the battlefield, well, maybe behind the battlefield. I know, sewing up and chopping off limbs and everything else, in the medical and the medicine, the medical treatment back then was just like, if it's bleeding, chop it off, basically.
Yeah.
And anybody who's been to the Gettysburg Museum, oh, by the way, we'll start these at $20. Anybody who's been to the Gettysburg Museum and has seen the battlefield operating tools, basically they were saws.
Yeah.
They were little saws for chopping off limbs. And Matthews at 21, they had wooden hammers, they had primitive scalpels, but there were images. Mrs. T, I don't want to gross you out too much, but one hospital, the photographer took, and there was like limbs piled up outside the window.
Yeah.
Because they would chop off, guy's foot would be blown to smithereens.
Yeah.
And so they just chop them off at the knee, throw the bottom part of the leg out the window. And then if you're not gagging by now, maybe, sorry if I ruined anybody's dinner. Matthew at 23 going one time.
Yeah, no,
So our viewership promptly drops.
Yeah. Well, you have to be that graphic.
Oh, sorry. Matthew, thank you. And man, the other Matthew Crust Life is outbid by TJF at 24. TJF at 24 going one time. TJF at 24 going two times. Let's see if it holds up. CJ confirms. Tuli confirms. TJ at 24 going once, going twice, and was it TJ? Did it hold up? TJ, Women at War, the Battle of Bull Run. Lulu, you're right behind the bell there. Lulu is right behind. And she puts a little poop emoji. Poop.
All right. So that was the Battle of Bull. Okay.
Let's see.
TJF. Okay.
TJ wants the Battle of Bull Run.
No, I'm asking.
Yeah, it's the Battle of Bull Run and Women at War.
Okay.
Let's see what TJ wants. TJ wants Woman Warrior, send to Thule, and I'll pay for the shipping. Man, that's really nice of you. That one goes to Thule.
Got it.
And so the other one, thank you, Gambit. The other one would go to the other Matthew, Matthew Crust Life. If you like the Battle of Bull Run, it's all yours. Just let us know. And that was awfully nice.
Yeah.
All right. Man.
Okay.
Let's see. Matthew Crust Life, let us know if you want the other one.
Yes.
All right. Congratulations. There you go. One thing we didn't do much of tonight was silver bars. Anybody interested in a silver bar or two, or should we call it a night? Let's see. Yeah, for that bid 24
24.
plus the $5 shipping,
Mm-hmm.
and all you have to pay is shipping one time per night, and boom, everything you get, it goes for that same money.
Yeah.
And congratulations. Lulu says yes. I think to my question on the bars, and let's see. All right, I've got a couple of Silver Towns here. One is face reveal. A little smudged on the top there, but you've got the old prospector with his trusty donkey, and then just in time for Christmas, you got a little sleigh ride with a prancing little horse, one horse sleigh.
Oh,
and
look at that.
Scratch and dent sale. Silvertown, Winchester, Indiana. The horse and sleigh are intact. Good news. Well, look, you can see my Coin Club shirt there. See
fingerprints.
There you go. 6-pack says 25. Okay, we'll start at 25.
Yeah.
On the vintage bars there, you've got the old prospector, and I could probably dip those for you if you want and get those fingerprints off. And this one horse sleigh ride. RH is at 28 on a one horse open sleigh. Hey.
Well, they have sleigh rides, I'm sure, still somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, they have carriage rides more.
We haven't had a good snow yet. Hopefully we'll have a white Christmas. I just really, if you're a fan of the movie Christmas Story, which is one of my favorite movies of all time, the end scene where they just got the blinds open, looking out the window, watching the snow come down. And, it's nice. For those of you who like 6-pack who live in Arizona, I'm not sure if you get snow if you're in the mountains there or what, but sure is nice. Let's see. Sorry, 6-pack. Minimum bid is $1, amigo. Henry Long Live Coins is at 32. He's in the lead. And Henry Hicks, sorry, you're right behind 6-packs. He's in Phoenix. Stacker Man is at 33.
Yeah.
On the old Silvertown bars. Sounds good. Matthew Crustlife. Henry Hicks is at 34. I'll start the countdown.
And then David Zabloom says the Red Ryder BB gun.
Oh, man. My grandpa pulled one of those on me when I was a kid, where we all thought all the Christmas presents were already open. He goes, T, take a look behind that. Remember when TVs were like a gigantic box on the living room floor and like a big console?
Yeah, it's
Look
huge.
behind the TV. There's something there. I think you missed it. And man, that was a special Christmas. All right, going 2 times. And where are we at? RH at 35, going once. RH at 35, going twice. That was my stomach growling, Mrs. T. I think I need some dinner. And
no, but Lulu's at 35.
sold. And just as I was pushing my finger down on the button, Lulu at 36. Congratulations, Lulu. Which one would you like, or both? The prospector with the donkey or the prancing horse? And just let us know. Let's see. Lulu, just let us know. It's still bugging me that I can't find that thing for Lulu.
Okay, she said both.
Okay, there you go, Lulu. Thank you very much. All right, Mrs. T, what are you thinking? Show Bentley and call it a night, or do another item or two? Or should we let the people decide?
You sound like you're holding court.
What do you guys think? Let's see. We were at like 60. We've kind of dwindled down to 40. Lulu's saying 4 more. Let's see.
Well, what else are you going to pull out?
All right, we'll do one last thing. We'll just call it a night.
Yeah.
I'll find something over here, and we'll just call it a night. Oh.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to end with a bang.
Oh boy.
We're going to end with a bang, some kind of big and cool. And let's see. I don't remember. Here we go. All right, guys. This
They're
is
saying more. Okay, so
we're gonna end with a bang right here, guys. And this is gonna be a cool piece. And then we're gonna say goodnight. Now, if you know anything about American Silver Eagles, you know that back when they first started, back in the day, A, they didn't get as many good grades, and B, they had a different shine and luster to them. And this is just killer, absolutely killer. The shine and luster on the old ones, like this 87, are just different. They just look different. You can even tell, just even with my camera, which isn't the best camera on the planet, but you could tell they're different. 87 Eagle, MS 69, and which from back then is pretty good. We're going to start this sucker at, I don't know, this might be the bargain of the night. We'll start at $40, which is well below what I paid for it. $40 on the 1987 American Silver Eagle NGC old school ASC. Last one of the night.
$40.
Well, Fish Finder knows the real value. He's already at 60.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's a cool piece, man.
Yeah.
We'll end with a cool one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
The luster on the new ones and the old ones doesn't really compare. Those old ones just have that. What makes them more shiny? Are they polished them, or the way they minted them? But a Fish Finder at 60 going one time. See if there's any other action. That's a good deal, Fish Finder.
Yeah. It's nice.
Fish Finder at 60 going two times. I think he put the hammer down and said, I don't want anybody else to bid on this. I want it. Going once. Kyle R is at 61. Sorry, Fish Finder. Kyle R topped you at 61. You got to be at 62 or higher. And maybe there might even be another interested party or two popping in. Kyle R at 61. Fish Finder is at 62, going one time. Let's see if Kyle R fires back. Fish Finder at 62. Thule confirms, going two times. And let's see if it holds up, Fish Finder. Going once, going twice, and Fish Finder MV at 62. Congratulations. Nice purchase on that old ASC. They started in 86. That's second year of issue there. And let's zoom out.
Yeah, and get your thing ready.
Yeah, Rick K, you're right. You're right.
Yep, nice. Very nice.
See.
That's a beautiful coin.
95 six pack. I think that might be a little bit lower mintage there. I know 96 is the lowest on the American Silver Eagles. So yeah, you might be on there with a kind of a lower mintage. I don't know it off the top of my head, but I can tell you the key date is the 96, if I remember correctly. Anybody correct me if I'm wrong, but that's yeah, because the Libertad is 98 and the ASE is 96.
Yep.
Hey everybody, before we show Bentley, let's all give it up for Thule
Thank you,
for a job well done. We've gone 2 hours and 40 something minutes, and we had a lot of fun, to be honest with you. A couple good laughs, and let's see if the sleepy guy wants to say hello.
Say hello.
He's nothing but mischief and sleep.
Mischief
and sleep.
There he goes.
Chewing stuff up and biting our other dog's ears. And there you go. Bentley, you have an audience there.
Yeah.
Can you see how much bigger he's getting?
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes. Take a little seat there. There you go, Bentley boy.
He's sitting down. He's like, what? And he's like, I'm on camera. I'm sleepy.
Oh, he was sitting pretty good for a second there.
Well, look at him yawning.
I've been trying to teach him to sit, by giving him treats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he's picking it up a little bit, but he still gets real excitable. Don't, you know, you give him a piece of bacon and he'll go berserk. But all right, buddy.
Yeah, he is calmer.
Don't eat my box there.
Yeah, he is. Okay.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for a fun night. Hope to see all of you on Friday night. I'll have more cool stuff. And, you know, we'll do it again. And who knows what I'll find at the shops throughout the week, and interesting stuff for you to add to your own stack collection. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
God bless. Have a great rest of the weekend.